It's Kevin James and Alan Ritchson together. Say no more. What's up, everybody? So this is my review of the Amazon Prime movie Playdate, starring Alan Ritchson and Kevin James. Now, before I actually get into the review of it, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you could please put something in the comments regarding what you believe is the quality of the videos that I make. I want to do this in an effort to continue improving on the content that I'm making with the insights into my thoughts and ideas about certain movies and TV shows. So that way, in the end, you can also enjoy a little bit more of whatever it is that you are consuming, whether it's movie or series. So whether it's good or bad, I'm open to all of it, regardless of the intensity of your comments. I'm willing to just kind of take it all in because I want to provide a better video experience for you guys. All right, so anything that you can put down in the comments for me, I greatly appreciate. Anyways, having said that, Playdate. This movie came out in November, I believe, of 2025. And I remember seeing the trailer for it and being interested. It was like, I'm a huge fan of Alan Ritchson. I've watched all 3 seasons of Jack Reacher. I'm looking forward to the future ones. I've always liked Kevin James movies, even the Paul Blart ones. They're just silly and ridiculous and just tons of fun. And it really seemed like, at least in the trailers, that they had a really good chemistry going on. And so I wanted to check it out, but I only got a chance recently to do so, which is why I'm doing this video now. And the movie's directed by Luke Greenfield, and I never really remember hearing about him too much. When I did just a quick search as to the other movies that he's directed, the only movie I recognized was The Girl Next Door. And if you've seen The Girl Next Door and you've seen Playdate, you kind of see that the tone is pretty much on brand with the kind of movies that he directs. They're fun, pretty mindless, but they're not a waste of time, which to me is a pretty big threshold to overcome when you're talking about the movies that you watch. And overall, let's talk about the premise first. The premise of the movie is Kevin James's character, Brian. He is a stepdad, and he's trying to bond with his stepson. They go to the park, throwing the football around and not having very much success. And he meets Alan Ritchson's character and what seems to be like his son, that we find out even in the trailer. So it's not a spoiler that he's not his son, but that is just part of how the story unfolds. And then you see how it's all connected and everything is fine. But everything is not fine. And so the 2 kids really bond. They create a fast friendship. So Kevin James's character is a little hesitant to not, let them play and hang and spend time together, even though Alan Ritchson's character, the quote-unquote dad, is very needy, very clingy, very socially awkward. And Alan Ritchson plays it wonderfully. It's so funny. It's so odd. And the complete opposite of the Jack Reacher character that he portrays, which I love that he's doing that contrast. He's playing against type, so he's not pigeonholed into a specific, he's a tough guy, action movie, smash him up, blow it up, and ask questions later type of character that he's always going to play. So he has some range to it, which I really, really like that he's exploring. But you can see how Kevin James is basically playing a version of the audience, really, because he doesn't understand what's going on. We don't understand what's going on. So we kind of find out along with him. Now, the strengths of the movie is the comedy elements, the silliness factor, and the chemistry between Kevin James and Alan Ritchson. They work beautifully off of each other. It'd be nice if they did more things together because it's just really, really funny and endearing. It's not like they're taking pot shots at each other. They're really just kind of poking fun at themselves in a variety of different ways. And really, that's kind of it. Everything else is very suspect and very thin. The story is thin, the plot lines are thin, but The action scenes are really, really well done. The fight scenes are really well done. The chase scenes, and you enjoy that, for what it is. But if you're looking for exploration of bigger ideas and more heavy-handed thematic elements of the movie, you're not going to find that. So don't look for it. It wasn't something that I felt was going to be something that was going to be a focus when I saw the trailer. So I kind of went into it thinking, okay, this is just going to be a fun time, which it absolutely is. But your expectations have to be specific. And so, like, there's plot holes everywhere. There's like certain things that happen that are just so fantastical. It's beyond disbelief. But again, it just doesn't really matter, because of the strength of Kevin James and Alan Ritchson's work together on scene, on the screen. They're just so endlessly watchable together. And my hot take, I'm going to say, is that Alan Ritchson is definitely funnier than Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everyone kind of gets the Arnold vibe, not from like his movie star stature or anything like that, but from his on-screen presence. He's big and burly. He's the big tough guy. He can fight, and he always has to overcome these, great scenes that need action to do so. So it reminded me a lot, at least, of some of the Arnold movies of the 80s. But when I see the kinds of comedic roles that Alan Ritchson is capable of, specifically this one, you see how it seems easier for him to poke fun at himself. It's easier for him to get the timing of the jokes and play off of somebody else. I still love the Arnold comedies, but you can see that it was like work for him to do those things. Even though he's funny in real life, situationally funny is a different thing. And Alan Ritchson really, really knows how to play situational comedy. So it was really fun to watch that. And I look forward to what he's going to do going forward. I do know he's doing an Arnold type of movie on Netflix with the movie War Machine, which I made a video of the trailer not too long ago, and it has a lot of Predator vibes to it. But I'm looking forward to it, and I look forward to season 4 of Reacher and anything else that Alan Ritchson is going to be doing going forward. Anyways, what about you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.